perform the following to the proper number of significant figures. Okay, you have here subtraction. What's the first thing you must do?
Make the power the same.
Power the same. How can you make the power the same?
Shift the decimal to point to the right.
Help me. Tell me what to do. 111.3 times 10 to the power 8 minus 1.04 times 10 to the power 8. Okay, divide by, same thing here. What should I do to make it to the right power?
Shift the decimal.
Minus 1.425 times 10 to the power 8. Now, do your mathematics. What should you do now? Just add these numbers and divide by that number and get a number, and then we'll discuss how to make the significant figures.
The first one is 1.102.
1.1. You mean the final answer?
1.102 times 10 to the power 10.
This is the final answer?
No, just the first part.
The first one is 1.
Yeah.
What?
1026.
There's 111 minus 1. There must be 110.
Yeah, times 10 to the power of 10.
Oh, okay. Let's have it to the power 8 first. 1.
110.
Yes.
110 to 26.
Point what?
26.
Times 10 to the power 8. I prefer this. Okay, same thing with the denominator.
$99.
717.
0.717.
Yeah, 717 to the power 8.
Good. Next. Now, do give me the answer. Divide that number by that number. What are you going to get?
$1.1057.
Very good. 1.1057. Good. Now, after we do the calculation, I will go back and calculate. This one has how many numbers after decimal? Only 1. This one has 2. This should be only 1. So this should be 3. And this way, this becomes 4 significant figures. This one has 3 after the decimal. This one has 3 after the decimal. So it is okay to have it like this. Now, we're dividing 4 significant figures by 5 significant figures. The answer should be what?
4.
Only 4 significant figures, and that's why the answer is this one, which is this one. Is this here? Is this clear?
Doctor, there is no difference if we convert to the 8 or 10, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Doctor,
Yes.
is from the start, if I make it like 110.3, is it okay or not?
10.3? No. Well, yes. No, I prefer to keep it as it is till you do your calculation and then go back and do it. Look at the numbers, because the other way, maybe there will be difference in numbers.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Next, how many seconds are there in 4.50 gigayear? One gigayear is how many years?
Times 10 to the power 9.
10 to the power 9 year. Very good. Each year has how many days?
365.
Each day has how many hours?
24.
24.
Each hour has how many minutes?
60.
And each minute, how many hours? How many seconds?
60.
If you notice, all the this is year will go with year, gigayear will go with gigayear, a day will go with day, hour will go with hour, minute will go with minute, and the answer will be only second. Give me the answer.
1.41912 times 10 to the power 7.
Should be 10 to the power 17. Be careful.
Yeah.
Good. Next, I want to read this number. Look here. I can read easily the 15. And also, there is the decimals, which is 0.1 or 0.2, or I can read 1 or 2 or 0. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 again. Okay, so I can read this 15.0 is there. And then I have to put the fourth number that I'm not sure. Where is this exactly? It looks like it's around this. It's around the zeros, right? So I should write 15.00. If you write only 15.0, it's wrong. Is this clear?
Yes.
انتوا معايا الشاشه ولا لا؟
معاك
معاك
دكتور.
معاك.
نعم
شوف الشاشه، انا ما اشوف الشاشه.
لا نشوفها واضح.
واضحة.
Doctor, where you get the other zero?
As I said, اللي تقدر تقراه لازم تكتبه. فانا قرات ال 15 من هنا، صح؟
ايه
وقرات الزيرو من هنا، هذا زيرو. فهذا كتبتهم 15.0 اوريدي قراتهم. الان الاخير اللي ما قراته، ما ادري من وين، بس تقريبا اشوف وين اقرب شيء. لو حطيت لي 1 برضه مقبول. هذا يمكن واحد يقول لك لا هذا بعد الزيرو بشويه فيصير 1. واضح؟
ايه واضح.
Good. Let's go to fourth question. A cylinder gas bottle 21.5 centimeter in length is filled with oil of density equal to 9.953. If the mass of oil needed to fill the bottle is 1360 grams, calculate the inner diameter of the bottle. So this is the mass, this is the density. What can you calculate?
The volume.
The volume.
What is the volume equal to? Density?
Mass over density.
Mass over density, exactly. Yes. So this is 1360 divided by 0.953. Okay. The volume now calculated, but the volume is equal to by, then the length is 21.5 centimeter. So the length is by times r squared times h, which is 21.5. What's the volume? Did anybody calculate it?
1,420 27.
427. 1,427. What?
0.07.
Yeah, 1,427 centimeter, milliliter, or centimeter cube. Right? Now, what's R?
4.59. 4.6.
4 point what?
6.
6. Good.
To get the radius, to get the diameter.
The diameter. Not the radius, but the diameter.
Multiply by 2.
Multiply by 2. 12.9.2. Okay. Which of the following is a substance? Of course, water. It's only a substance. The rest is toothpaste, is substances, not one, but many. Seawater, substances, because there is salt, there is so many things. Tea is substances, not one, but many substances. And air is also substances. Okay. Which of the following is example of law of multiple proportion? If we have 1.33 gram oxygen react with 1 gram carbon, and 2.66 gram oxygen react with 1 gram carbon. Is this the law of multiple proportion?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why? Because 2.6 to 1.33 is
It's a
what?
whole number.
Simple ratio, 2 to 1. And yes, this is the correct answer. Nitrogen dioxide always mass ratio is 2.28 gram to 1 gram nitrogen. With which law is this one? B.
Definite.
Definite
All
proportion.
definite proportions.
Definite. Exactly. The atomic mass of bromine is 79.90. What's this? Atomic mass. Yeah, so it's not the answer. Good. Silver consists of 2 isotopes, Ag109 and Ag, oh, the other one, we don't know what's the other isotope, the mass of the other isotopes. Okay, but this one has this percentage. This means the other isotope, what's the percentage of the other isotope?
100 minus this.
100 minus
100 minus 48.161. And now the mass, which is 107.868, is equal to what? To 108.905 times what?
480.161.
Plus the mass of the other one, which we don't know, I'll write it as M, times what?
51.839.
All of this is divided by what?
100.
100. Find what's M quickly.
One 106.905.
Yes. Good. Which formula and name pair is incorrect? What's the name of this compound?
Magnesium nitrite.
What's the wrong with this name?
Nitrite.
Should be D instead of T.
Exactly.
ID.
The only problem. Don't forget, what's the name of this compound? Magnesium.
Magnesium permanganate.
The name of this one? Manganese 2. nitrate. You have to know these names very well. What's the name of this one? Magnesium nitrate. You have to know the name of the groups. What's the name of this one? Manganese 2, because it's transition metal. Chlorite. This is chlorite. You have to know this. Good. Number 9. Okay. U238. What's the number of protons? From where you get the number of protons?
From the periodic table.
Go ahead, find it from the periodic table.
92.
It's 92. Then, if it's uranium plus 5, how many electrons do we have?
87.
87.
7. What will be the number of neutrons? 238 minus 92, which is what?
146.
Very good. Okay, number 10. When 1 mole of dinitrogen pentoxide reacts with 1 mole of water, so dinitrogen, what's dinitrogen pentoxide?
N2 O5.
Or 5, and 1 mole, so this is 1. React with what?
H2O.
It produces 2 mole, 2 of what compound? What's the product? 1 compound. So everything here must be written. We have H2, I write H2. And then I have N2, I write N2. And O6, oh sorry, 2 mole, this means, I did everything, so this H2, N2, O6, because I combined everything, right? Which is actually 2 times HNO3. So it produces 2 mole of HNO3. How easy?
Very.
Good. If the reaction yields 94.4, what mass of gram is produced by the reaction of 4.37 gram of manganese with 1.83 gram of water? I have 4.73 gram this one and 1.83 gram this one. I want to know how many gram of hydrogen will be produced. What's the first thing you must do?
Find the limiting reactant.
Limiting reactant by changing to moles. Go ahead and change to moles.
Magnesium has 0.1945.
0. Can you see anything or? Okay. How many moles?
0.1946.
Okay, how about moles of water? How many moles of water?
Zero 0.102.
0.102. So is there a limiting reactant?
The water is limiting reactant.
Why?
Because if you divide by 2, it will be the lower moles.
Yes. What will be the needed amount of Mg? How many moles do we need? That's what we need. Only. All right. Okay. How many moles of H2 we're going to produce?
One more.
No.
Same as magnesium.
Same as magnesium because it's 1 to 1. So it is 0.051 mole. How many grams is this? Multiplied by 2.080.
0.10.
10.
2.016. What's the answer?
0.1025.
That's why I use the right significant figures, but this is the closest answer. Is this clear?
Yes. Doctor, we need to find the actual.
Oh, see, that's my mistake then. Now, this is the, this number is what now?
Theoretically,
Theoretical yield. What's the percent yield?
49.4.
94.4 equal to what? Actual
Actual over theoretical.
over theoretical times 100. So what's X?
Zero point 0.0967.
Yes. Good. Number 12. A 3 or 30.5 gram sample of glucose contain how many atoms of carbon only? Not all the carbon, but carbon only. What are you going to do? You have 30.5 gram C6H12O6. What should you do? First step,
Convert to mole.
mole C6H12O6 and divide by the mass of glucose. What's the mass of glucose? Quickly. Is it 20.2?
Yes, true.
Yes.
Good. Now, each 1 mole of C6H12O6 contain how many mole carbon?
6.
6 mole carbon, because there are 6. And each 1 mole carbon contain how many atoms? And that's it. Give me an answer.
6.12 times 10 to the power 23.
It must be the correct answer. So you know how to do it.
Yes.
Okay. The density of water is 1 gram per milliliter at 4 degrees C. How many water molecules are present in 6.25 milliliter of water at this temperature? So we have 6.25 milliliter, which is equal to what? Or give us what? 6.25 gram, right?
Yes.
It's 2 or more. Now, again, the same like this, the previous one. What will be the how many water molecules? How many water molecules? That's easy. What are you going to do next?
Convert to mole.
Convert to mole. Then to molecule.
And then each 1 mole equal to 6.82 times 10⁻³ . And that's it. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, 2 gram sample of an oxide bromine of bromine. So it is BRO, BRO. And 2 gram of this one, and this is excellent one. 2 gram of this one convert to 2.936 gram AgBr. Okay, calculate the empirical formula for the oxide. What's X and Y? What's the first thing you should do? You have 2.936 gram AgBr. How many grams of Br is there in this compound?
2.
No, I should convert to mole.
Oh,
Mole AgBr is how many grams? Go ahead, calculate from your periodic table.
$1.25.
No, I don't want to give me answer. Give me the molar mass of AgBr.
187.
157?
No, 87.
8.
0.7.
187.7?
0.77.
77. Good. Gram AgBr. Good. Now, in each 1 mole AgBr, how many mole Br?
1.
Exactly, so it's 1 to 1. What's the mass?
$79.9.
This way you find the total mass. Go ahead, find the total mass. The mass of bromine.
$1.249.
1.249. So we have bromine, bromine and oxygen. The mass of bromine is 1.249. What's the mass of oxygen?
2 minus the number.
Minus.
Give me an answer.
0.750. 06.
0.61. Okay, good. Okay, convert them to mole.
Oxygen is 0.0447.
Bro.
0.04 what?
7.
7. Okay, how about BR?
0.016.
Yeah. Divide by the smallest number. This will become 1. This is going to be what?
3.
3.
3, exactly. And so what's the empirical formula?
BRO3.
3.
Good. Okay, balance the following equation and give us the whole C. What's the coefficient of C? Okay, but balance this equation. What are you going to do? How to balance it?
Multiply CASI by 3.
That's the first thing. Good. What else?
3 in front of SiO2.
Because the Si is 3, this must be 3. Good. Done with the calcium and silicon. How about the others? Let's go to carbon. Carbon is already balanced, right?
Yes.
Phosphorus. Remain.
That's phosphorus.
Put half in P4.
And yes, that's the best way to do things. Put half here, much better. Why? I don't want to bother the calcium and the other things because I have to do everything after that. Very good. What's left?
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
How many oxygen do you have in the reactant?
Um, 15.
14.
14, yeah.
14, yes. 14, yes. Okay, and how many we have already here?
9 with 1, 10.
And here 10. Well, should I do what? I will multiply this by 4.
By 4.
By 4. So we have 4 and 9.
13. We should multiply by 5.
By 5, Mr.
Well, yes. Oh, 5. So this is and then naturally you have to multiply this also by 5. Then get rid of all the numbers. This will be 2, 6, 10, 1, 10, and 6. So what's the number of in front of carbon? Good. I hope so. Let's go to 16. Which one of the following statement about soluble strong bases is false? They are classified as weak electrolyte. Strong bases are weak electrolyte.
No, strong.
They are strong electrolyte, so this is wrong. It should be strong electrolyte. They produce OH in aqueous solution. Is this correct? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Their solution conduct electricity.
Of course.
Of course. They are composed of either alkali metals or some of the alkaline earth metals.
Yes.
Yes. They are metal hydroxides. Yes.
True.
Doctor,
Yes.
can we say that A and C are opposites?
A what?
A and C are opposites. Because it's strong electrolyte that conduct electricity.
Yeah.
That's true or not?
Even weak electrolyte can conduct electricity.
Oh, okay.
يعني, weak electrolyte can conduct electricity, but the conduction will be weak also. Okay. What's the total ionic equation for the following formula? If we have this equation, what will happen? It will be at the end HF, because it's weak, it will not decompose, plus K plus OH minus, to give you what? K plus F minus plus what?
2H.
H2O.
What will happen? What will go away? Only this thing. Oh, this is, oh, he wants the total.
Total, yeah.
Oh, not the net. Very good. So yes, this is the total. You keep also the K, HF plus K plus OH minus to give you K plus F minus plus H2O. So you keep the O of the K as well. If you want net ionic equation, then you take the K away. Is this clear?
Clear,
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Easy. Good. Determine the oxidation number of M in this compound. What is it? Lithium is what?
1.
And hydrogen?
4
Minus
multiply by
4, it will be minus 4. So what's the charge in the M?
3.
plus
Plus
3.
3 plus.
It must be plus 3. And it is. Good. 19.
Doctor,
Yes.
why H is -1, not plus?
H is plus when it is with halogens and so on. With metals, H is minus with metals.
Okay. Yes.
We have this rule in what's the charges. Calculate the mass of the precipitate formed when 2.37 liter of this BA. So we have BA OH2 is treated with Na2SO4. What will be the product? This will be aqueous. This is aqueous. And then what's the product?
Plus NaOH.
Yes. That's what?
NaOH. Multiply by 2.
Exactly. All right. And this will precipitate. PPT. Precipitate. All right. Calculate the mass of precipitate when 3.37 liter with the molarity of 0.0950 is mixed with 4 liters with 0.075. But multiply this and this.
The first one is 288.52.
200.
No, the first one. BA. 288.52. It's 3.
0.32.
What's wrong, doctor?
It's the answer.
0.32.
Okay. How many moles of Na2SO4 do I need? Okay. How many? Sorry. Before I need, I should say this. Before calculate also number of moles of Na2SO4, which is multiplied.
0.3.
0.3.
Multiply this by this, it will be 0.30, right?
Right.
301 or 31?
No, 30.
30 mole. Is there a limiting reactant?
Yes, the second.
The second one. Why? Because it's actually, yes, it is 1:1. Can you see that? It is 1:1 here and here. And so this is the limiting reactant. What's the mass of the precipitate?
Doctor, since he said 100% yield, there is no limiting, right?
No, this is we take the full thing as the thing, but there is a limiting reactant.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is, this means all the product will be formed. This means how many mole of BaSO4 we can make?
0.3.
Exactly, here is 0.30. Can you change it to gram?
70.02.
Okay, so the answer is 70, which is 10. I don't know what's wrong with my computer or I don't know. مغبش الصورة زي عندي يا شباب.
لا
واضح.
واضح. إذا عندي المشكلة في الكمبيوتر إذا مش في النت ها. طيب ماني قادر أحرك حتى الشاشة. A student added 60 milliliter of an NaOH. Okay, it is back now. We can move it. Okay, a student added 60 milliliter of NaOH solution to 100 milliliter. So NaOH and HCl, and this one is 60 milliliter, and this one is 100 milliliter with the concentration of 0.425. The solution was then treated with excess iron nitrate. So if this one 60 milliliter, we don't know what is the molarity yet. Okay. Then the treated solution was, the rest was treated with iron 3 nitrate, resulting in formation of 2.26 gram of FeOH3. So at the end, from both of this solution, we react these two solutions with Fe iron 3, FeNO3, and this give us FeOH3. And the mass is 2.26. 2.26. Okay. What is the concentration of the original NaOH solution, which is X? Can you calculate what's X?
دكتور تقدر تكتب المعادلة؟
المشكلة ما اسمها معادلة واحدة، هي معادلات. طيب على أي حال أنا الآن فتحت الاتندنس، تقدرون تحضرون من الآن على بال ما نكمل المحاضرة في هذه. يعني الآن ال NaOH تفاعل مع HCl. طبعا التفاعل مش كامل. ليش؟ كيف عرفنا مين اللي أكثر ال NaCl ال NaOH أو ال HCl؟
ال HCl حجمه أكثر.
الحجم أكثر. طيب إذا أول شيء احسبوا كم مول HCl، كم عندنا من مول HCl؟ اضربوا هذه يعني 0.1 لتر، 0.1 لتر ضرب 0.425، كم مليلتر هذه؟
0.0425.
0.425. good. هذا أول شيء عرفنا. طيب كم مول عندنا من ال NaOH؟ 0.0425، ولكن في زيادة بسميه الزيادة بس X المرة. واضح؟ هذه تفاعلت مع هذه والباقي الإكس NaOH هنا بقيت. كم مول عندنا من الاتش؟ X مول. تفاعل مع هذا وعطانا 2.26 مول. هنا طبعا هذه 1 to 1 فما في داعي نسوي أي معادلات. إذا كم عندنا من لما نعمل بالانس هذه ايش حتعطينا؟ Yes. Balance the equation.
3
3
NaNO3.
Okay. هذا هو. إذا هذا أعطانا 2.26 جرام، مش مول، 2.26 جرام، يعني كم مول؟
uh, 0.02114.
0.02
11.
115.
Right, very good. Then how many moles in NaOH we must have?
multiply by 3
by 3.
اللي هي كم؟ 0.0
6 3 4 5
634. 63
4
5.
5 3 4 5.
62
3
635.
اوه نعم ثلاثة اسف 635 مضبوط مول. اوكي كم الان مجموع المولز اللي في الاصلية في التيوب الاصلية؟ يساوي هذا زائد ايش؟ زائد هذا. كم صار المجموع؟
0.1059
0.1 less
106
0.106.
Hey,
Yes.
Divide this now by the original milliliter you'll get the molarity. Divide this by 0.06. You will have the answer.
بيطلع 1.77. طيب دكتور السؤال ما في اي شيء يؤشر ان NaOH بيبقى منها انه ما راح تفاعل في الدنيا.
لان انت لما اخذت الباقي، انت لما سويت التفاعل اخذت الباقي واعطاك FeOH3. منين جات الOH3؟
من ال NaOH، يعني لازم اشوف النواتج، لازم استوعبها انا، ما في شيء واضح.
اي لا واضح انه يقصد انه زاد الOH. عشان كذا انا قلت لكم على طول ان NaOH اكثر من HCl، عشان كذا راح HCl كله وباقي NaOH اللي هو نفس الكميه اللي احتاجتها مع HCl، ولكن الباقي حتتفاعل مع Fe.
طيب لو قال لي دكتور انها FeCl3 معناها انه هذا باقي من ال NaCl اللي بالجهه الثانيه.
بالضبط.
تمام الله يهين.
ايه بالضبط. لو قال في CL3 يعني ال HCl هو اللي زاد، مش ال NaOH.
تمام الله يهين دكتور.
اوكي يلا موفقين وشكرا. وبسكر الان.
التحضير يا دكتور.
مفتوح.
اوكي يعطيك العافيه.
يعني.
دكتور مستوى المد بيكون نفس مستوى الاختبار هذا؟